Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. Arizona football coach RichRod met with the media on Friday after the Wildcats wrapped up their final spring practice. Here's what the coach had to say.
Do you get what you wanted to get out of this, even though it's this time of year?
I think we got a lot accomplished. Did we get enough accomplished? Probably not. I probably could say that every spring. I'm glad we didn't have a spring game per se, and we needed this practice. So we got a lot of work done there. And like nowadays, we get to work with them a little bit over the summer, even though a lot of obviously the contact stuff or stuff with the ball we can't use. But I thought it was a productive spring.
Mm-hmm. With so much new on defense, how do you judge progress?
More fundamentally, I'm not even looking at schemes much. They got an introductory kind of sessions on the scheme, so I have an idea of what to do in fall camp. But more fundamentally, just trying to get some of the young guys to play. We've got to play more people, and I'm not convinced right now that we still got a lot of people that we can win with. But I also got 4 months before we have to worry about that too, so we'll be all right.
How crucial is this time now to the start of it?
This being different for us, having a 5-week lifting cycle and then a month of May to recover, and then a 7 or 8 week cycle in summer is going to be really good. I think it's something different, but it'll be good. They'll spend a lot of time with strength coaches, a lot of time the next month with the position coaches, and then obviously this summer with both.
Is there a position or positions that you feel best about coming out of spring?
No, I think we have some known quantities. We have some slot receivers we know about. We've got a couple D linemen we know about. We got a couple O linemen we know about. We've got some guys that are a little banged up this spring that they got to do a good job in recovery this summer. But there's not one position where I'm saying, geez, we're stacked to the gills with. I think we got a couple pretty good running backs. And I think we got some talented quarterback, but we got a lot of work to do.
So how you handle it this time, will it be the new norm of doing it early and then just letting them?
I think so. All of it's subject to change,
Sure.
But for us, I think spring ball is important, but spring games aren't. Now, if we had 50,000 in our spring game, it'd be important because from a recruiting standpoint. But we're not having that, so for us, it's more of a practice. But the practices are important from teaching fundamental standpoint. So by no means do I want to advocate getting rid of spring ball, because I like having those 15 days to work on fundamentals.
Did you like spreading it out so far over almost?
Yeah, not bad. And you get 34 days, not including spring break, and we've always used the full 34 days with more than anything, because you get to use 20 hours a week. And we're not going to break NCAA rules by student athlete welfare. We're going to stick to 20 hours a week, but we're going to stretch that out to a full 34 days.
So what can or what should the quarterbacks be doing in the next 5 months?
Obviously in the weight room like everybody else, getting stronger. Got to get in great shape. I think we're in decent shape, but I think they can get in even a better condition than they have been. And then more than anything, just spending a lot of time with Coach Smith and myself when they get opportunities, and just learning the offense like it's second nature. We don't, we know what we're going to do. We got a few new things and we got to fine tune it, but I want them to understand the whys, not just the hows and what we're doing. I want to understand why we're doing it. And I think, New has a good grasp of that. Brandon's getting better, but there's another level they can get to.
What is the biggest unanswered question that you have about this team heading into the offseason?
Well, all the guys, are we going to be good enough? Are we going to make any steps defensively with a lot of unproven guys? That's a big unknown. And then offensively, are we going to develop some depth? Because we're not deep right now. We got to get some of those young guys up front and some young guys at wideout ready to play. But it's going to be a fun team to watch. I think that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch them.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.